Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to GTA San Andreas. Now, my lung capacity is really low, so I won't be starting the mission yet, but it's low on purpose because I purposely wanted to show the alternate cutscene that plays for this mission that can only be triggered through a certain time. I know right now is a good time. So, Amphibious Assault is the mission. Here we are. Both playing video games again. Car looks funny.
Lung capacity, by the way.
Hey man, quit trying to distract me.
How are you in the water?
What you mean? Can I swim?
Yeah. Can you swim well?
No, I can't. Shit! Man, dang! How you do that?
That's his iconic laugh. That's underrated, but yeah, we need more practice underwater. Carl playing a blind man. Playing against a blind man in video games. What is this like? What is this? I was about to, yeah. But anyways, I'll see you guys when I have my lung capacity increased up to what we need to.
It's fine.
Alright, so I increased my lung capacity way over the percent required. I think it's like 5% required, so surprisingly the people on the GTA wiki were right, and GTA series videos is wrong. I think they only said 25% to make the mission easier for all of us, but
on the PC version,
yeah,
maybe?
Yeah, when you increase stats to like 25, 50, and 75%, that's when it usually gives you a message, you know, like fat, for example. And yeah, I increased mine to 30%, which will make this mission much easier. If you only have 5%, you're going to have a bad time because you need to be underwater like throughout this whole mission. It's kind of a pain in the ass, but here we go with the real mission. Here we go with the real mission cutscene, Amphibious Assault, and we have 2 more missions like this in the game that have to do with fat.
Hold on. You trying to tell me you can't swim?
Seriously, when I'm in the deep water, it panics me. Plus, I'm terrified of eels and squid and
I don't blame him.
seaweed
Okay, dude.
Seaweed.
See, I know you're just trying to make excuses.
Come on, Carl,
now.
you know
Look,
he's
CJ.
blind.
I need
But
someone
Woozie doesn't
from
know that.
outside the Triad who I can trust.
Alright, so let me get this straight. You want me to swim around in dirty dock water, dodging little brown jelly beans and Vietnamese gangsters
Brown jelly
to put
beans.
a bug on a boat in the harbor?
You're so negative.
We all know what he means.
Here's the funny part.
Listen, man. When I was a kid, swimming off the Santa Maria, I once got a condom stuck to my face. Horror like that stays with you for life.
Well, Greg.
Believe that.
One of the best quotes that he's ever said.
To make.
Oh, right here too.
Here it is.
I'm blind.
No shit.
Alright, now they both know.
Although I've trained my other senses to a point where you wouldn't notice my handicap, in the water, they'd be quite useless.
He's got a point.
Alright, Woozie, relax. Don't beat yourself up about it. Look, I'll do it.
Here's the interesting part.
One last thing. You do know that I'm black, right? And not Chinese.
I'm blind, Carl, not stupid.
I guess Woozie could tell that from the way he talks, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I'd say it's the way he talks. Because usually blind people can tell things is by their senses, by their nose, or by their listening.
Yeah. So there's something I wanted to say about Carl working with the Triads that interests me. So you know, like usually it's 2 times in this game that Carl is working with a certain gang just to find out more information about them and earn their trust so that he could ambush them out of nowhere. That happens with the Loco Syndicate and the Mafia later when we work with them in Las Venturas, even though we don't really attack them. I mean, because it's not required for the storyline. You guys will find more about that later. But Carl working with the Triad is not just because he has a certain mission to accomplish. Because he's helping a blind man taking, you know, a business opportunity and yeah, you gotta love how Carl is working with the Triads because he wants to, not because, you know, and because he was associated with Caesar.
He'd be in my top. He definitely would be in my favorite side character list, along with Torino.
Yeah, me too. So here we are
would be up there too.
at the docks, the rock where we took the snapshot picture, and we were back at Esplanade North. And we go into this marker and we get our tutorial. Here's the boat.
Seriously though, it was a creative mission.
Yeah, it is.
Imagine this, playing it back in 2004 with the previous two games, you couldn't swim, but then suddenly discovered, wow, you can actually swim?
And dive underwater.
Right.
You think that a game like Vice City Stories would introduce swimming since you can't go underwater, but like I can't believe that San Andreas is the game that introduced swimming and goes underwater, and then Vice City Stories came after that and doesn't go underwater.
Of course, you have the inside joke that in the 3D era, only black guys can swim.
So we just, yeah, because Victor and Carl are black, they can swim, but Tony, Claude, and Tommy can't. But Nico Bellic, they finally revolutionized it in the GTA series with Nico Bellic, Michael DeSanta, and Trevor Phillips.
Oh,
and Johnny Klevitz.
Yeah, honestly, Lost and Damned's just not as good in my opinion.
Yeah, Ballad of K. Tony is the best GTA 4 DLC, I'd say. And it's funny how Ray Bulgardin, I don't want to spoil that, but like he's not killed by Nico.
Oh yeah.
Usually there's supposed to be a knife that you pick up at the bottom of this cave, but like it doesn't always happen. But actually there is a knife on the boat.
You could. Are you equipped with a knife?
No, chainsaw.
Oh.
But yeah, this basically introduces you to swimming and diving underwater. In fact, but there is a mission that you can do before this one that requires you to swim. It doesn't require you to swim, you just have to swim to kill a certain guy. And yeah, you already know what mission I'm talking about. You already know what mission I'm talking about, Pier 69s. Don't swim on the surface of the water, you can't be spotted. So you basically can't move on the surface of the water, so every time CJ loses his breath, he's basically got to resurface and then stay still, and the Da Nang boys will not spot us. We got to also stay away from the searchlights, which are also marked on the map, which is helpful. And the Da Nang boys are on the tropics and reefers. So here we go, swim as fast as we can. Over to the ship.
Just the amount of tension in this mission is just great.
Yeah. Wait, can they see me? They can't see me.
No,
okay.
They can't see you. You're far on the water. Oh,
we got a swimmer approaching the boat.
Alright, stay still, stay still.
Man, I swear I saw something.
Yeah, they have funny dialogue when they know they see you, but then think you did, but then think it's nothing. Yeah, it's funny.
There.
Wait, what are you doing? What are you doing, dog? What are you doing? Alright, nothing. Every time my dog comes downstairs, I'm paranoid that somebody's home, but no, nobody's home. Good.
I was gonna say, it's also funny in the next mission, the dialogue.
Wait, I just heard the San Andreas confirmation beep go off, but I don't know why.
That guy on the water?
Well, because it says, if one of the searchlights spots you on the surface, surface of the water, the guards will shoot at you.
Yeah, but back to what I was saying about the Carl looking at the Triads. It basically gives the game a whole bunch of variety rather than keeping Carl with the Grove Street families for the rest of the game, which would be boring. Like people who say that they're just finding excuses to CJ to go to all three cities. Well, how much better would the game be if Carl just stayed in Los Santos the whole game? Like, would that be GTA 5's an exception, but not like Carl with the gang because there's three protagonists, but Carl with staying with the gangbanging life the whole way. Like, that's...
It'd be like if GTA 4 only stayed in Broker.
Yeah. Alright, so time to swim.
If Liberty City Stories in GTA 3, it'd be like if they only stayed in Portland.
Yeah, like you gotta have variety to a game like this. Like nobody wants to stay in a certain.
It'd be boring if you didn't.
Like I know in GTA 5 that all of the map is open since the beginning. So we're finally on the ship now. But
you have a silenced pistol.
But no, I don't think I. No, I don't. It's a deal. Dead or Eagle.
Whatever.
I think I might get a silenced pistol. Actually, these guys might carry silenced pistols. I'm not sure. Hold on, but this is another stealth mission. This is a swimming mission combined with a stealth mission. So just like Mad Dog's Rhymes, they basically introduced stealth in Mad Dog's Rhymes, and these next two missions is when it's going to come in handy. Wait.
Although I do gotta ask Nick, when are you doing the gym moves? like doing
Oh,
the gym.
I'm doing that. I'm doing that
required.
way like I don't remember which part, but way back in like when we get to the third part of the game in Las Venturas between certain missions.
Makes sense since you have the Venturas gym.
I could use my guns, but I don't know what happens if you do. I don't know
No,
if you
you
fail.
won't fail the mission. I've used my gun before in this.
Okay, so, okay.
It's up to you though if you
Just
want
don't
to
mess
try
up
it.
my outfit.
Okay, yeah, I don't have a silenced pistol because I'm doing this before Ice Cold Killer, so... Yeah, there is a silenced pistol. I actually don't know any silenced pistol locations in San Fierro. I know the one
When you
in...
get the Ice Cold Killer app, something you should do. But I'll tell you about it in a minute.
Fuck, I
I'm
forgot
real
to
impressed, but I
stand
still
still
ain't
so
a
CJ could raise his arm and stealth kill.
You know how Jizzy escapes in that Broadway?
Yeah. No. Oh yeah, I'm doing that trick. Fuck you!
Yeah, where you can get
Fuck
the green
you!
pizza.
Alright.
Press triangle and you can kick him. Press triangle, try that. Oh, okay.
What do you mean press triangle? Oh, I know what
If you
you're
press
trying...
triangle, CJ will kick him.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna eat your guts.
Ah, God. This
right
means
here.
I had to stay stealthy, like, the whole time, and I'm not doing that because I want to move fast, because this mission's slow if you, like, do it normally.
It's on now, you and me.
Alright, so I guess I'll just stay stealthy unless there's no more Denangs on the ship here. So we have basically got to go to the bottom and plant this bug that Woozie wants us to. What's a bug? Like, like, seriously, like, I don't know what a bug is.
It's kind of like
Somebody explain in the comments. I don't know what a bug is.
You know, kind of like how in
Watch
Turn
it,
On Tune
skinny
In Bug Out, you find out they're being surveyed
I may look good,
or
but I'm a
under
maniac.
surveillance, for example. It's kind of like that. They leave like a chip that can spy on people.
Yeah, I think there was either health or armor back here. I don't remember.
I've never actually come down this area, I gotta admit.
Yeah, I think it's open like to everybody. Even the ship in the next mission is open. So yeah, you got to kill everybody in order to plant the bug.
Oh,
All right,
fun
so we can
fact,
get
in
off.
Torino's
We can
class
get off.
flight,
There's
that
no more
map-
Denang boys on this ship. We just got to swim back now. I'm gonna go.
Speaking of the last part, mentioning the comprehensive proof sentinel, but I'll wait till you're done though.
No, you can mention it now.
That Maverick in the next part is also comprehensive proof, but once again, it is really hard to get.
Wait, it's obtainable. Oh my
Yes,
God!
it's
It
obtainable,
equipped
but
me
what
with
you
a
have to do
parachute
is
when I
pretty
fell.
much get CJ to swim all the way underwater, then you have to use him to push it to land. It's complicated, but it is.
Oh, I know what you're trying. Okay, yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, that
also
sounds
there's
like
one
it's a
in,
pain in the ass. I'm not even gonna go
Torino/Flight
for that,
with it.
especially since I currently don't have anywhere to
blame
store it, and I would have to wait. I don't know if you could keep your. No, it's impossible because you got to keep your. Even if I did Danang Thang and then Yay Kaboom Boom, but I would still have to do the 4
No,
Torino
you'd be able
missions
to
and
keep
then
it because you know the garage that's
before
kind of
flight
in
school, and then
Hashberry?
yeah, that's gonna be a pain to have to do.
You know the garage in Hashberry?
Yeah, I bought that safe
You can actually store
house.
a helicopter in there.
Oh, you can?
It's just, yeah, you can. It's just, it's a lot harder. Like you'd have to get a tow truck and put it in. But yes, you can store a helicopter. in there.
My lung capacity went up greatly, which is going to be useful for when I get all the oysters. They're underwater collectibles all over the entire map of San Andreas.
Plus, they let you date
And
all
there's
the
one oyster
girlfriends.
there's one oyster in San Fierro that's like really deep under the water that that basically requires you to have like a
I think I
huge
see
lung
something in the
capacity.
water.
Yeah, you move a little bit on the surface of the water. I think I saw something, and they start heading for you and then shoot you. It's kind of funny, like when you have cops on you, or when or in this mission, you got like when they start shooting at you, like the cop boats, like near Easter Basin, or in this mission, the bullets make a cool sound effect when they hit the water, and I think that's really cool.
It is.
Even when like I have 5 stars swimming at the Easter Basin place, the cops like from land will like shoot at me like when I'm near a dock, and yeah, they make the sound effects. So you basically have to make it back to the marker, and that's mission pass. What?
I just said 11,000.
Yeah, that's it's odd that I remember this. And it's kind of odd that I'm gonna mention it, but that's the same amount that you get for Payday for Ray, which is an odd amount, I'll admit. And somebody's home, so I gotta end the part now. So I don't know why. But in the next part, we're doing the final Woozie mission, and Justin's gonna be here, but it doesn't sound like it's gonna be happening now because my dog's barking for no reason. So I feel like I gotta end this now, but I don't know. See you guys in in the last part as we got a couple here holding hands. Yeah, were those two men? Wait, hold on. Oh my God,
Yeah,
this is San Fierro. Yeah, I get it. Oh, two men holding hands. Oh my God.
In real life in San Francisco, there's a lot of gays living there.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it makes sense. Like, nothing towards gay people, but like, that's amazing that I just saw that.
Oh yeah, nothing towards gays at all. I have a lot of respect.
No, that's amazing that I just saw and discovered that, you know?
That's so cool. Even back then, they had it.
All right, all right, I gotta go. See you guys in the next part.